So you love music and you want to learn how to write music, but you have one issue. You don't know how to play an instrument. How's it going today, guys? My name's Jeremy and I'm here from My Music Mastery, and today I'm going to show you how you can start writing music today without knowing how to play any instruments at all. So I think that when a lot of people want to get into music, they have this misconception. They think that they need to play some form of an instrument in order to learn how to write music and compose. This just simply isn't the case, especially nowadays, because we have the technology that we're able to do this without any instruments at all. So today I've gathered 4 ways that you can start writing your music today, even if you don't play an instrument. Now the first way actually doesn't require any technology at all, and it's going to seem like an obvious answer to you. The first way that you can write music without an instrument is your voice. You see, sometimes you might have a melody going through your head, but you don't know how to play an instrument, or maybe you don't have an instrument right then and there. Well, you can actually vocalize the melody and you can record it into your phone. Now that part would require technology, of course. But if you have a melody going through your head and you need to get it out there, you need to remember it. You know, I've had so many times where I've had a melody going through my head, or I've had a song or a chord progression, and I've just completely forgotten it because I wasn't able to write it down or record it into my phone. And I just completely regretted it later on. So go ahead and utilize that next time you have a melody going on in your head. Vocalize it and record it into your phone. Now I actually want to jump over to my computer for the rest of these tips. So I'll see you back here after we're done in my computer. Alright guys, we're here on my computer. Just going to show you a couple options that you have if you want to write music but you don't have an instrument. Finish off this list. So the first one I'm going to show you is a free piano website. All that you're going to do is you're going to go onto Google and you're going to search free piano website. As far as I know, really any of these will work. You'll see here it's labeled with, we've got the keys here and it's labeled with all of these, what keys you're going to play. So if I wanted to play like a C major scale. So that's one way. If you don't have a piano, you can just go onto one of these websites. This is kind of cool too. We've got an organ. Kind of a weird sounding organ. Anyway, just go on one of these websites and mess around with it. You know, it's not, like I said, it's not 100% ideal, but it definitely works for playing some chords and writing things out. So the next option that I want to show you is a program called Finale. Now there are a couple versions of Finale that you can get. I have the cheapest one, and that one's $50. So, and then this one is called Finale Songwriter. So now we're in the program. I've got a piece of sheet music written up. Now what I can do is I can go in here and I can just set up some chords. So I've just got this one measure written out. It does take a little bit of time to get your sheet music written out, but then you can just go from measure 1, you can play. And you can just start composing like that. Now that's another way. This is actually, you know, you do have to know how to read music. You do have to know some music theory this way. But this is, I would say that this is probably one of the best options to start writing music if you don't have an instrument. This way you can actually compose and you can see the notes and everything like that. So it's a little bit easier. Now, like I said, this one in particular, this is called Finale Songwriter. This one was $50 for me. The price may have gone down because it was released in 2012. But it's a pretty good program, so I would recommend it to you. Alright, so the final way that I'm going to show you that you can write music if you don't know how to play an instrument is, it's going to be a DAW. Now if you don't know what a DAW is, DAW stands for Digital Audio Workstation. So it's essentially just a program like Pro Tools or Ableton that you can record your music into. But one thing that those programs have within them, they're called piano rolls essentially. So it's going to be very similar to the website that I showed you. It's going to be more expensive, but if you do write music, or if you do record music, then it's a good investment to have anyway. But I'm going to show you a couple of cheap options that you can use. First of all, just GarageBand on your phone. So say that you have an iPhone. If we just go onto the Apple Store real quick, I think you can only get this on iPhone, but I'll show you another option too if you have an Android. So this is essentially it. See, you've got a piano in here that you can play along with, and you've got a wide variety of instruments that you can play as well. Now I've never actually personally used GarageBand. I have a little bit, but not much, so I can't tell you the functionality of it necessarily. Yeah, so it's free, but you do have to pay for more instruments and more functionality within it. So just keep that in mind if you do want to go this route. Now, one other option that I will show you is Fruity Loops or FL Studio. Now, I haven't ever used this one either, to be honest with you, but I know that this is a similar option to Garageband. This one is $14 though, but it does have, it looks like it's got some MIDI instruments in there, some keyboard, piano roll. Yeah, you can do MIDI in there. And this is going to be a good option for you if you do like to record music and you just want to do it off of your phone. I would say that it's not 100% ideal to do it on your phone. It's better to do it on a computer and have an actual DAW like Ableton or Pro Tools or Logic or something like that. But if you're just starting out, then by all means go ahead and just get FL Studio or GarageBand on your phone. So anyway guys, the 4 ways that I would recommend to write music if you don't know how to play an instrument is: number 1, just use your voice, sing into your phone and record it. That's honestly probably one of the best ways that you can do it. Way number 2 is to go online and find just a digital piano website that you can play with. Way number 3 is to get Finale or another notation software like that. Sibelius is another one. And then the last way is to use a DAW and use the piano roll. Anyway guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you learned a lot. Now before I go, I want to let you know that I've been in your place before. I didn't know how to play instruments at one time, and I wanted to learn. I also have always thought that it would be really cool to learn how to write my own music, but I had to start from ground zero as well. I can remember that for the longest time I would sit down with an instrument and I'd be ready to write a song, but I wouldn't know how to approach it. I didn't know how to go through the process of actually writing a song. It wasn't until I developed my songwriting flowchart that I was able to sit down and go throughout the entire process of writing a song, start to finish, in a much quicker, more efficient way. Now I'm able to sit down and write high quality music while staying authentic to myself, but also being efficient as I go throughout that process. Now the reason that I'm telling you all of this is because I've got a free gift for you down below in the description. I've actually taken the time to write out my entire songwriting flowchart and I've put it together in a PDF for you. All that you have to do to grab that PDF is go down below this video into the description, click the link in there, and I'll send it right to your email inbox. And as always guys, thank you again for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit the subscribe button for weekly content. Also hit the thumbs up button if you did enjoy this video, and we'll see you in the next one.